And that sounds strange because Russia was never really attacked physically by Ukraine or anyone else. But propaganda has been very effective in making people feel that that's the way it is. No one on television or on radio has tried to explain things the way I have. Because, well, it's easier to make people think a certain way by using a much simpler kind of argument. You know, back in before and during World War II, the chief of Nazi propaganda, Joseph Goebbels, made some very powerful statements about what propaganda can do. And that's true for any country. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I was recently in the United States, and I have some very close friends, I mean, very, very close, who definitely represent the intellectual liberal community of the United States, and who've been completely bamboozled by what they see and hear, what they read and what they see on television. So what I wanted to say in conclusion is to all of you, don't believe me, but look at the facts that I've presented and see if they're true. In general, don't believe anybody. Look into the facts, not into what so-and-so thinks or that one thinks because you like what he or she thinks. And so you say, oh, how great. Look into the documents. It's difficult, but that's the only way to do it nowadays. Because as a journalist, I want to tell you that I'm ashamed of my profession. I'm ashamed of what it's doing, of the lies that are being presented as truth, propaganda in the worst sense of the word, that we have been involved in. I think that, you know, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but I will anyway. I'm actually an atheist. But I will say that if there is a hell, that's where journalists are going to go. They deserve to burn in hell for what they've been doing. They have played a role in exacerbating the relationship and the possibility of a nuclear war. Just keep that in mind when you hear or read or whatever it is